Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We are just resuming here. We are stretching to the end. We're going to try to finish this off. Hope that we don't die in the process. So we're keeping our standard about 2 laborers, what we're trying to do. We've gone up to 5 children. And let's see here, looking at our graphs. You know, we've been dipping down a little bit, but we've been staying above 67. About. As far as our total population. And, I mean, probably about here, so... I mean, I'm estimating we've been at this for about 17 years, which means we should just be a couple years away from finishing this off. I think. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. This video is going to go till the end, so we'll see what happens. And we had a miner die of old age, and we replaced the miner. We're still staying, let's see here, can we see a graph for production? Not sure if we, like, oh, good, we do have a graph of iron production. I don't really want to see the last 25 years, just want to see the last 5 years. So for the last 5 years we have been producing quite a bit. So, I don't know, I've never really, like, played around with these. Only really cared about populations. Citizens. What's the difference between citizens and population? Citizens tell you the happiness level and health and everything. So our happiness has been going down. Population just gives us the overarching view of it all. Interesting. Well, we had another person become an adult, so that's good. We have one more stone house to upgrade to, and then I guess we'll make a couple more houses, try to get some more kids going. Of course, by the time we get this stone house up, we probably won't... I mean, we'll probably have already finished. I don't know, because it's taken quite a few years for us now that we cut back on our stone cutters. Let's drop down 2 miners and go up 2 stone cutters. Try to get a little bit more stone in. People are only averagely happy, which I'm fine with. I mean, we've hit our food cap, so let's up our food cap to 23,000. So that's only about 1,000 more than what we had already, so let's just make sure that our tailor has something to do. I mean, we've got a lot of leather now, so before we were concerned about it, let's jump up to 300. On our clothing. At this point, I doubt we're going to build the trader, just because we'll probably finish the achievement beforehand. But we might. We'll see. I was reading from other people that clothes, especially leather clothes, is the best bang for your buck when it comes to trading, because it only takes 1 leather per clothes, and the cost that you get per leather, per what it would be as clothes, is a lot higher. Oh, look at that, we had a child born. I didn't think we had any more young couples in houses. I thought they were all old couples. I guess there it is. Orlin the child. Come in to herald in the finishing of this achievement. Another child about to become a laborer. Bunch of old people over here. Our population's pretty old, but if we only have to last a couple more years, I don't really care. Alrighty, 15 more stone, and we will be good to go. So basically another year's worth of stone, and we'll be good to go. Hopefully it won't be that bad. Because we'll get some of that stone back from the house. And the fisherman died. As long as we can keep at least one laborer. I mean, I'd like to have two, but if we can keep at least one, I'm okay with it. Looking at our production, we're producing quite a bit more food than we're actually using. Excellent. And there's that Warlow became a laborer. And we have Zandon over here, 6 years old. We'll start producing soon. And we have such a old population, it's kind of funny. But I'm really not trying. And we don't even have anyone in the boarding house anymore. So it's completely empty now. Which, I mean, I guess is good. I wonder what would happen if we kicked everybody out into the boarding house and then let everyone back in. I mean, because there wouldn't be families anymore. You know what, let's try that. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's kick everybody out. We don't have any builders, so we won't have to worry about anything as far as like them actually demolishing them. I do not want to do all that. So let's kick everybody out, they'll all go live in the boarding house, and then we'll cancel it all, and should be just the younger couples moving in. Let's try, let's see. A lot of homeless people. I'll go into the boarding house. Or is there not enough room? And let's cancel. And we still have people in the boarding house, which is good. I don't mind having people in there. And the younger couples should hopefully, yeah, look at all these young couples move in. Excellent. Mostly mission accomplished. We have quite a few younger couples that have moved in. And they should start having babies. Excellent. A couple people that are still claiming they're homeless. It's kind of strange. Maybe we will build a couple more houses. No, we're not building a house. We are waiting until we finish all these houses up to stone houses. 6 people are still claiming to be homeless, though. But, that's okay. Alright, we are going to kick you guys out. I guess only a certain amount of people can fit in the boarding house. I don't know why you can scroll all the way down here. If all these people can fit in here. Or are these people considered the homeless ones? What else is here? Miniature. Okay, so Miniature's one of these people. They're living in the boarding house. They're not homeless. They're fine. Oh, look at all those kids born. Yeah, that was... I don't know, I like that idea. It has the homeless icon over them, but all these people are in here. So they're not gonna, like, starve or freeze to death because they've got food and firewood and stuff in here, so... That's fine. We're good. Let's go ahead and tear this down. Let's, scale back on our stone cutters again. Because really, we've hit where we want to be. We're upgrading our last house to stone house, which is pretty amazing to me. We have an entire village of stone houses. That's pretty cool. And we are still producing about as much as we're using. A little bit less, so we might want to bring this last fisher's hut to be operational. Let's finish this stone house first. And we're still doing good with iron. Our stone reserve is low because we are using it all. We have enough for it, I don't care. Just finish the houses. Late spring of 35, we might be getting this achievement here soon. We'll find out shortly. Okay, we've had another person become a laborer. And this last stone house is going to be done right about now. And of course, old people live in it. I'm okay with that. Let's see here. If we bring this fisher's hut online, maybe we tell it we only want 2 fishers. We tell it to work. But our food is completely maxed out right now, so it's okay to use more than we're producing because we are producing so much. Okay, we had a couple people die of old age. You know, let's turn this off. I don't want it. We don't need the fisher's hut. We want to make sure our hunters. And where was the other one? It was a gather. Gather was replaced. Stonecutter was replaced. Well, looks like we're pretty full on everybody. We have 1 laborer to spare, and we have 10 children. I think the kicking out of everybody and moving them all back in worked quite nicely for us. Even our happiness has gone up half a star. They might have been upset that our population was a little stagnated or something. I don't know. We still have 4 people that are claiming they're homeless, but they're in the boarding house, so they're really not homeless. Oh well, we're riding it out. It's crazy how far this has gone down. It's only 55% left. Still, there's a big old hole in the ground. It's kind of amazing. It's mine. We're at 50%. Yeah, I'm really at a loss of what I even want to do now. I'm just kind of waiting it out. Just kind of micromanaging everything. Iron's doing alright, but we'll put another person in the mine. As far as our graphs go, we are getting close to... I mean, this is 25, so... we've been above it for quite a while now. So, we'll see here. We've been above for about 16 or 17 years, it seems. So we should be getting this soon. More children are being born, so I mean, we're good. I mean, if it's supposed to be adults above 50, which I don't think it is, but even if it is, I mean, if it's adults above, if it's 50 adults, not 50 population. I mean, it says 50 population, so I really don't think it's adults, so. Alright, we had a tailor die. Let's take that person out of the mines and put him back to tailoring. We really don't have a lot of use for stone, so we'll pull those people out and just have 2 people working the stone. We have quite a few laborers for food that just aren't really doing much. So there's really nothing I need them to do, so... I mean, I don't know what else to do. We're just kind of chilling. Wish I could even go faster, but 10 times the fastest you can go. I mean, we're using a little bit more than we're producing, but we've been hitting our cap, so we haven't really been producing, so... I'm okay. We've been using a little bit more logs than we're producing. The iron, we're pretty much spot on. We're producing 3 and using 3. Producing just a little less iron than we're actually using over years, but that's okay. over the course of 100 years, we've produced a lot more of everything than we've actually used. But I don't really care. Just kind of look at over the last year. We've not had a single nomad want to come in to live in our lovely little town, which I don't really care. Those nomads can stay away for all I care. We had a couple more people die. Alright, so our population, our kids need to grow up. Should have a huge influx of laborers here in a couple seasons. A lot of these kids are 6. Yeah, a couple seasons here we will have a lot of people come of age. So that'll be good. We'll take one more person out of the mine. Put him into fishing. We want to make sure that we're still producing food. These 8 vendors are keeping this pretty full, so that's good. The blacksmiths and the tailor are kind of acting like our laborers, bringing all the things around, bringing all the stone in and everything. So we had one person just grow up, and in a couple more seasons, we should have probably about 5 more people grow up. Let's see, where's that 6-year-old? There's a 6-year-old. 6 and 7-year-olds, so here we should be good just a little bit. We're sitting at about 70. We're in a 69 population. It's a good population number, I think. Excellent. Reaching our tool caps. We got like 300 clothes. Just a minor die. It's okay. I don't really care. We're producing enough. So let's see here. And here's our population. It's getting further and further out that we're above, so... And we kind of spiked a little bit, and then we've gone down and kind of come back up and going down again. So we might need to do another purge of the houses. Kick everyone else out again, and hopefully younger couples will move in. I think that actually worked out quite nicely for us. Yeah, we have a couple of people living alone, so let's do it again. We don't have any builders, so let's kick everyone out, and then we can put them all back in. Okay, and cancel. Should have hopefully a lot of old people here. Okay. Yeah, definitely some more younger couples. Should have a spike of kids again. That Cammy just will not stand to live anywhere else. I feel like we've lost quite a few people in the last little bit. We're at 58 adults. Well, we should be okay. We should have a huge influx of adults coming soon. Overall, our health is still really good, even without an herbalist. Kind of interesting. I figured an herbalist was one of those, like, essential people, but I guess they're really not all that essential. A hunter died, no one able to replace him. That's okay. We should hopefully get a huge influx here soon. Where's our kids at? Are they all 9 now? Yeah, we have one more season. We got quite a few people set up to become adults. Golly, Nor, get out of there. I don't care if you're old. You haven't earned the right to keep this house to yourself. Darn you, Nor. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. Okay. We should be starting to see that influx of adults come back up. Okay, we just had to gather or die, but we had that extra person. Oh, there they are. There's 3 popping through. So let's, nope, the 4th one, someone died. Bring our gatherers back up. Bring our hunters back up. Bring our stonecutter back up to 2. Not sure if we're going to have another influx soon. More children being born, so that's good. Really, with all these people, maybe we just go crazy. We got plenty of food, and we can. So let's build some wood houses. I don't know if we have enough stone for that actually. Takes 8 each. Yeah, we probably don't have enough stone for all that. Oh well. We'll try. Let's get that there. We'll get the stone slowly. Wonder if it's going to prioritize getting these people houses. Maybe. Had a vendor die. Really just want to stimulate some more growth here. If all goes well, we should just hit the achievement and be good in a second, so we'll see. It's going to push back ever further, so got a hunter die. Some old people moved in there. Oh well. We're at like 18 years, I think it looks like, where our population's been above 50. Seriously, we have plenty of young people to move in, and you are going to take this house to yourself, Elias? Alright, if you want to be greedy, I guess. Be greedy. And let's that down. I think we lost a vendor. Oh, just lost a woodcutter, so our vendors are still doing okay. There we go, younger couples moving in. I mean, we could try again and mix things up. Well, I guess that person died anyway. We're doing good. I don't think we're going to have any issues. I think it's just a couple more years and we will finish this off. Keep having people die though. Down to 6 vendors here. It's never a good idea, but I'm gonna scale a little bit back on food because we need to make sure we keep this central area. Oh well, they were doing good. Let's drop down to 7. Vendor just died, so I guess we voluntarily dropped us down to 7. Involuntarily. Doing good here. We got plenty of tools, plenty of iron. And we had somebody become an adult. Good. 8 children, 55 adults, 63 citizens total. Happiness gone down a little bit. It's not a big deal. There's no one left in the boarding house, so that's good. Okay, more children being born. Gather a diet old age. I think once this house gets built, we will kick everyone else out again and see if we can get some better spreadage. Again, I mean, it's just a matter of stimulating the growth. I mean, that's why that boarding house is there to begin with. A couple more stone. You guys, make me more stone. Our wood cutting is probably gonna start coming down. I don't know, maybe one woodcutter's enough. I guess let's test it out with one woodcutter. If we see ourselves dropping in wood, firewood, then we'll bring it back, but I think we'll probably be okay. Foresters are still bringing in about how much wood they have been bringing in the whole time. Fluctuating around 100-ish or so. Some are working better than others. Alright, excellent. We got that going. Got a hunter die. Let's drop 2 gatherers to make 2 builders. Golly, people dying left and right of old age. Hopefully we get this soon, because that would be a horrible way to end this, is just stagnation. Got a gatherer die, okay. Good, got a young couple moving into there. Alright, let's do it again. Let's kick them all out. Let that sit for a second. Okay, so hopefully youngish couples, young couple. We have a lot more young couples than we had before. Darn that Cammy. Cammy keeps trying to live alone. I just don't understand. These old women should just live together and be happy that they have companionship. And child are being born again, so good. We're stimulating that. I mean, if it's 50 adults, we hopefully will live through this. It doesn't say adults, though. It says just population. Which we're still at 61, so we shouldn't, like, it shouldn't matter. More and more children are being born. Let's kick these 2 old ladies out. And good. We got one of them. Cammy, the stubborn one, still there. But we have a younger-ish couple in there. There's Nishwa. Let's try it again. Come on, Cammy. Stop being annoying. And now Nishwa moved in and Cammy's out. Alright, whatever. There we go. 15 kids, there's a good boost. Knew we built that boarding house for a reason. Looks like this was the reason. Okay, well we should be really close to finishing this. Okay, I'm back. I figured out what it was. Apparently the raw video of me recording this it takes up a lot more space than the processed videos take, to the tune of 1.5 gigs for the processed, up to like 77 gigs for the unprocessed. So I just had to go through and delete all the unprocessed stuff because I'd already processed it and don't need it anymore. So we are back, and I'll be splicing these together into one video, so hopefully there's not a horrible cutoff. We'll see how well I do that. I've never done it before, so it's my first time. Let's try it out, see what happens. We are in early winter of 38. I'm hoping that once we hit spring of 39, it'll be done, and we'll have achieved. 40% of the mine left, still 54% of the quarry left. Food-wise, we're still producing fine even with less people, mainly because we had reached the cap so much. We're still doing fine on our iron. I mean, even with the less people working, we are producing more than we're actually using still. And we just had a whole bunch of people grow up. And then we had some people die. A vendor die of old age, a miner killed in the cave-in. So there goes 2 of our people. Let's go ahead and put the gatherer back. Try to keep those 2 laborers. And we had a vendor die of old age, so oh no, it's firewood. Firewood is low. Maybe we do need this other firewood cutter. Let's go ahead and get him to work. I don't know. I'm still iffy about whether or not this road actually got finished. It's still, like, it looks lighter than the other road, so it still doesn't look like it actually got done. If we make this guy a builder, will he come do this? Let's see if he... Alright, well I guess, I guess there was a road there. It just did not look like it at all. Yeah, I guess it was. Okay. Well, sorry, builder. You're gonna have to do what one of your ancestors did. Late spring of 39, still no achievement, so maybe it was a year of 40 that we got it. I mean, it was 20 years, and I don't know, it was 20-some years in that I thought that we had reached our population up. Not 100% sure, though. Okay. Got a miner die of old age, and we had a couple more people become laborers. Have enough stone, let's build another stone house. Or a wooden house, I mean. Don't need another stone house. Having 4 wooden houses isn't going to be that big of a deal. Go. We're on our way here. Our reserve of stone is low. We had a vendor die. We have a builder building this up. And young couple. I mean, how many people do we have that could actually move out? One there. There. Yeah, Yeah, we have enough to fill that house up. Yep, young couple moved in. Good. And we're heading into late summer. I really thought we were pretty close to this. I mean, we are definitely... Well, maybe if we go by, like, right here... I mean, I'm thinking we should be getting it soon. As long as it's population, not adults. If it's adults, we still have... I mean, if it's adults, we've only been about 17 years in. If it is... just population... I mean, it just says population. It doesn't say... adults. So... I think kids are factored into it, so I'm hoping that here in the year 40 we hit it. We don't have anybody in the boarding house currently. We have more children being born. Some people living alone still. It's kind of annoying. I wish I could tell them to go live in the boarding house. Make room for the kids. Make room for those that actually can make babies. You're using a house. We don't need you. Oh, miner died. These vendors are still keeping this area full, so I'm not seeing the need to go back up to the 8 like we had before. And we had an adult come of age and a stonecutter being crushed. Dang it. Darn stonecutter being crushed to death. No good. Okay, and a forester died. Now a miner died, so hopefully it's not adults, because if so, we just went below 50. It would, I would be highly upset if it was adults and we were going off the assumption of population. So, yeah. We definitely want to make sure have what we need in the forester. I mean, if it's total people, we're still fine, but early spring, I don't know. I feel like sometimes the achievement is a little vague. Using a harsh climate and a small mountainous map, maintain a population of 50 people for 20 years, and... Okay, so it definitely says people. I would think it would say adults if it needed to be adults. I would think. Who knows? I certainly don't. And more children are being born, so I mean, we're reproducing. Firewood's fine now that we've designated that second cutter again. More and more children being born. Good. Oh, I'm just fretting over nothing here because a lot of work going in. I mean, we have a male here with his son, and nobody's moving. No one's moved in with him. More and more children. I mean, there's the female right there. So we have no builders. Female, get out of the house. Go back here and live with your husband. And there, we're gonna have an 11-year-old male living by himself because there's probably no females for him yet. Let's see here. Just had Oliven become an adult. Is that? Oh, we have an empty house. Brady becomes an adult. So we'll have that female move out with him soon. And a minor was killed. Leia? No, Leia. What happened to that male? These guys are moving around too quickly. Alright, do I have any males? Coming of age soon, or is it all females? Okay, here's our huge influx of children becoming adults now. Okay, good. We found a male for that female. Now that we have all these people come back up, let's bring these back up. Iron is starting to get a little low again, so let's bring that back up. Okay, autumn of the year 40. I almost want to say we started like 2 years in where I said we were above 50. So it might be like year 42. Can't recall. Seems like we're getting really close though. Oh, there it is. Achievement Mountain Man. We got it. Here we are. Bam. So, I'm going to end this here. I don't know if I'm going to continue this area. There might be another achievement to get with such a small population. So we'll see. I'll look through the achievements and see if there is anything else we want, but this will probably end Season 2. I'll probably just restart Season 3 on a different map, going after a different goal, so we'll see. Thank you all for watching, and we made it!